everyone, it's time for Tami's Take here on the Crown City Network. Tami's Take is the crossroads of politics and pop culture. I'm Tami DeVine. I always have to say it like that, pop culture. I'm Tami DeVine. This is my take it or leave it. I hope you'll take it to heart. First up, the non-debate debate. We're going to talk about that and how the left is like savaging Matt Lauer. Very interesting. Also, the Mexico trip that Trump took, did it hurt him or help him? Also, who's the bigot? Hillary or Trump? We'll see about that. Somebody said that Trump should die in a grease fire. Oh my goodness, doesn't sound very tolerant to me. And finally, we'll be talking about who's moving where. Some big names in both politics and pop culture say they'll move out of the country if the party they can't stand comes to power. With me to chew on all of this is Bill Hacket, campaign manager of the United Democratic headquarters in Pasadena. Bill, so first off, the non-debate debate. Why? The left loves Matt Lauer. The left loves Matt Lauer. Suddenly, they think he gives Trump a little bit too much latitude, and now they hate Matt Lauer. Come on, get your stuff together.
I don't think the left ever loved Matt Lauer. I think Matt
Get out of here. They celebrate Matt Lauer.
No, we don't.
Yes.
No, we have pinatas of him and we beat them. But no, I think he's a real problem. He really didn't do a good job on this non-debate debate. He focused.
Which was dumb. Why didn't they just debate?
I know. They should have just debated.
Yeah.
I think Trump was a little scared and didn't want to meet this early. He needs a couple more weeks
who's
preparation.
The one that's in hiding all the time? Hillary Clinton.
Trump.
No.
No.
He's out there everywhere.
But Matt, Matt's problem is that he didn't focus and he didn't challenge Donald Trump on the issues. And when Donald Trump lied, he didn't say, but still, one major question, policy questions, Trump seems to get away with anything. So
I want to put this in perspective. The question at heart that we're talking about here is when Donald Trump said, I've never been for the Iraq War, I'm not for the Iraq War. The one thing that the left points to on that is some interview on Howard Stern, I guess, or something, when he was asked, are you in favor of this war? And he was like, I guess so. I wish we'd never been. He said, I guess so. And then he said, I wish we'd done the job in the first place. But this is the thing that the uproar is all about.
Yeah, but it's clear that he said he was for the Iraq War. Now he's not for the Iraq War, and he's lying. And the other thing is he said, I'm for the invasion. I'm glad Russia invaded the Ukraine. So come on. This is a man who's deranged and out of his mind.
I have a problem with his Russia stuff.
Yes, he seems to be leaning communist these days, and Putin is his best friend. Putin has endorsed him for president.
Well, knock that off. He is not a communist. Get out of here.
He's a capitalist only when it comes to Trump entities and Trump properties, like the bankrupt casinos,
Okay, four businesses go bankrupt out of 500.
Yes.
That's batting pretty good.
Well, yeah, maybe not.
But, okay, so what would you have wanted Matt Lauer to do or say exactly?
Exactly. What I would want Matt Lauer to do is ask both of them about the Iraq War. What was their position? What was their reasoning? And then catch them out if they are switching or flip-flopping. We see all of this flip-flopping.
Hillary did the same. She's on video voting saying she wanted to vote for the war.
Yes, but she admits, though, she admits she doesn't lie and say I wasn't for the war. He is a liar. And he is
and she is not?
She is not.
With the emails?
She is not.
Get out of
no,
here.
a few
emails.
We have to move on.
Come on. Okay.
She's not a liar, though.
Now about that Mexico trip that Trump said. Help him or hurt him?
Hurt him. It was a disaster. He went and demanded that a wall be paid for. They're not paying for the wall. He then said they would pay for the wall. The president of Mexico says, I'm not paying for a wall.
Okay, first of all, he never said that they said they would pay for the wall. He said we did not get to that part.
He said we did not discuss it, but that's a lie. They did discuss it. It was the first thing that came up because the first thing that the president of Mexico said was, we're not paying for the wall. But now, of course, what I've been saying all along is, poor Canada. If Trump's elected, they're going to make Trump pay for a wall to keep Americans out because there's going to be such a flood fleeing out of the United States.
We're going to talk about that in another segment. But listen to me. The whole thing with Mexico, all right?
Right.
The president of Mexico had to save face. He had to save face because Even Jorge Ramos with Univision went and said he looked weak and shy and timid, and so after that he had to do something, right? So he came back and said, I told him we didn't
I don't
pay
agree
for
with
the
that.
wall.
This is a weak president. He's very unpopular with the Mexican people, and that's just like Trump. Trump has huge unfavorability ratings here in the United States.
So does
60,
Hillary.
70%.
Let's be fair.
Hillary has some unfavorability.
Her unfavorables have just gone up.
They've gone up a bit, but Trump's have been steady all along. I mean, the unfavorable. Come on.
True.
Do we really want to elect someone like Donald?
I'll give you 1 point for that. Yes,
1 point there.
Okay,
Yes.
That's very true. Okay, all right. Let's keep moving. What's next? Who's the bigot? All right. So Trump, Clinton, both or neither. My take is both and neither. Both because we all have some sort of prejudice, right? And neither because I think there's plenty of evidence on both sides where they have helped minorities. What say you?
Okay, well, I say that clearly Trump is the bigot. Number one, he's endorsed by David Duke, who was the head of the Ku Klux Klan.
Hillary's been endorsed by a serious KKK person as well.
But this, she disavows things. He's been
he
clearly,
disavowed it 100 times,
also,
Bill.
Okay, but look at
100 times on every single show.
He was at a rally and he looks at it, all these white faces, and he says,
No,
"Where's my black man?" And he points to this individual in the crowd who says, "Where's my black man?" Okay, where's my Jew? Where's my Catholic? Where's my Protestant? Is that acceptable?
Well, at least he asked for everybody.
Where's my Irish guy? You know, I mean, that is just, if you can say that on national television, you don't deserve to be president.
Then if you're going to talk about Hillary, talk about Trump, let's talk about Hillary as well, okay?
Sure.
Hillary has called people super predators and gotten a ton of heat about that. Black Lives Matter goes off on her like all the time, all right?
They do.
She has also, that whole, I don't feel no ways tired. She pulls out this accent at this black church. What is that?
Okay, that was
that
one
is dumb.
time. One time. You should, no one should ever pull out an accent.
There's a whole bunch of other situations, not to mention her husband.
But look at what they've done to help people, the Clintons. They have set up a foundation that provides money and health care and money for HIV and to help poverty-stricken countries, and they help with minorities, they help everyone, and they get criticized. Donald Trump won't release his tax records because he hasn't paid any taxes.
He doesn't really,
I don't think he's helped many people.
Oh my gosh.
Look at his workers at Mar-a-Lago.
Thousands and thousands of people all over the world.
And look at all the people
anyone?
He is stiffed all over the world when he doesn't pay on his bills and he goes bankrupt and he hasn't honored contracts. He's a very dishonorable man.
Let's talk about one of those poor countries that Hillary has helped, Haiti.
Haiti.
Okay?
Okay.
You're looking at me like, okay, you're putting me on the spot.
Okay.
No, seriously. The mineral rights of Haiti now belong to the Clinton family. The Clinton family, mineral rights to Haiti, this poorest country on God's green earth. The Haitians hate the Clintons. They try to do mining in their own country with people who are wealthy there, and they cannot. They have to go and grovel at the feet of the Clintons in order to be able to do that.
I think that's a mischaracterization, though. I don't believe that
Watch
is
some YouTube
held.
videos.
Yeah, but I've never seen that.
Come on,
I've never seen
that. Get out of here, Clintons.
But if you're talking about mineral rights and you're talking about problems, look what's happening today right now with the Sioux Indian Nation in the Dakotas and a pipeline going through sacred ground, and nobody stands up for it. No one stands up for it. No one is standing up for it. So where is Trump on that pipeline? Where is Trump on these issues?
He should be asked about that.
Yes.
But let's talk about that Keystone pipeline.
But this isn't the Keystone. This is another pipeline that's going through sacred ground, and thousands of Indians are protesting, and no one shows them on television. No one shows anything.
I did see a little bit about that. But the Keystone pipeline, Hillary Clinton has been seen. The whole Clinton Foundation is seen as a pay-to-play organization here, and there's emails that back it up that have been hacked into and released.
But it's
not
pay to
not
play.
even hacked into, but like Judicial Watch and other organizations have sued to bring out these emails, and it looks like pay to play. You have money, you get access to the Secretary of State when she was Secretary of State.
But there's no evidence of that.
Wrong and
this
illegal.
is a foundation that's only helped people.
Bill. Her emails themselves incriminate her.
Look at the two groups who have done the most for people: the Carter Foundation and the Clinton Foundation. And yet Jimmy Carter is hated by Christian conservatives, but yet Donald Trump is loved by Christian conservatives. Donald Trump has never been in a church in his life. And no, but I always see this hatred towards people who do the most. People on the right always seem to hate people who do the most. Hillary Clinton says it takes a village. Everyone hates her.
Let's talk hatred.
Yes.
Let's talk hatred.
Okay, let's talk hatred.
A movie actor, famous movie actor, says he hopes Donald Trump dies in a grease fire. Not very tolerant in any way, shape, or form.
No.
What a horrible thing to say someone.
And that is a horrible thing.
Actor Don Cheadle. I've been a fan of his and his movies and his work. He's very, very talented.
Right.
But why is he going to go around and say
now that's obviously,
that's my worst enemy, Bill.
That's obviously a terrible thing to say. But it's also a terrible thing to say to mock women on television as Donald Trump does. It's a terrible thing to say that Mexican immigrants are rapists and drug dealers. It's also a terrible thing. So if you, as Mr. Trump, set a horrible tone of violence and cruelty and meanness and criticizing women, I'm not saying that's an acceptable comment, but this is what you're going to generate. And this is why there's violence in the United States, and this is why there's violence at Trump rallies, and this is why he can't be president of the United States.
Is coming from Hillary supporters and Bernie Sanders supporters.
No, actually, no Hillary supporters. No Hillary supporters. No Hillary supporters. There were some Bernie supporters, but I think that was unfair because they were peacefully protesting, and then you get these right-wing nuts with the Confederate flags. Now that's really great. Let's show Confederate flags. This is the United States of America. We're Americans, and we're showing the Confederate flag. You lost. Slavery is no longer allowed. Go back to your Barca Lounger in Mississippi, eat your chips and your whatever, and drink your Billy beer.
There. I live in Kentucky. I know,
but you know what they are like down there.
Who have Confederate
Mississippi,
flags,
Arkansas, all of those states are all Republican states with the highest illiteracy rates, the highest levels of poverty, all run by Republicans who believe in trickle-down economics. When has anything ever trickle down to us?
Well,
Never.
You know what? You guys have such a horrible time with money anyway. The DNC is bankrupt.
We're not bankrupt. We are not bankrupt. We are not in the hole. We are not.
There's an article. There's lots
but at
of
least we're not bankrupt with
that.
ideas.
You guys don't
we
know how to
have
handle
the best
money.
ideas, and that's why the economy has prospered under Barack Obama. Stock market doubled.
Who's
Stock
moving
market
where?
doubled.
Who's moving where? Okay, all right. Two famous people in politics and pop culture recently say that they will move out of the country if the candidate that they don't like becomes president. You know what I say when I hear that, by the way? Good riddance. Don't let the door hit you on the backside on the way out, okay? That's my take. Who are these people? Actor and singer Barbra Streisand says she's moving to Australia if Trump becomes president. And Trump surrogate Roger Stone says he may be forced to move to Costa Rica. Will they really do it?
Oh my gosh, I don't think they'll really do it. I don't think they're going to do it. I think, a lot of these celebrities have houses around the world. They can pop around. I don't think they should. I don't think anyone should leave. I want Hillary Clinton to win. But if by some wild chance she didn't win, I wouldn't move out of the country.
Good for you.
I would stay here and
Good for you. Okay, let's go through the list, okay? Other celebrities. Rosie O'Donnell says she's going to move to Canada. Chelsea Handler to Spain. Lena Dunham, Vancouver. Jon Stewart, the planet. He's going to leave the planet. Miley Cyrus, I will just move.
To her. Miley
she can go? You're going to pay for her ticket?
I will pay for her ticket. Miley can go.
Poor Miley.
I want the others to stay, but
Bill
she can
does
go.
not want Miley.
I don't want her to stay. Barbra Streisand has to stay.
Oh, she has to stay. Okay.
She's too good
Samuel L. Jackson says he'll move to South Africa. George Lopez says we'll all go back. Nev Campbell to Canada. Raven Simone to Canada. Whoopi Goldberg. Time for me to move. Eddie Griffin says he'll go back to Africa. Not back, but he'll go to Africa.
They can't go. Who will be left?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's so silly when they do that. And it's mostly Trump too. I guess more people are. You know what happens? The people on the right, if the other side wins, they say, I'm going to stay and fight for my country, hold their feet to the fire. That's what they say, the people on the right. People on the left say, I'm going to take my ball and go home.
You know that when Barack Obama won, I knew a number of people on the right who said, I'm leaving, the country's going to go down the tube.
People did
and
say
look
that.
at what happened.
Yeah.
Wow, unemployment rate has dropped, and wow, the stock market went up.
Wasn't Alec Baldwin the famous one? Like if George W. Bush becomes president, he's going to leave. And everyone was like, are you going to leave? Are you going to move? And he's like,
well, I'm not too upset with him either. He can go with Miley.
He can go. Him and Miley can go hang out.
They can go and hang out. She can sing to him or whatever she does.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, these silly people. Why do they do that every single time?
I know.
I wish they would just
stay
stop
here.
it. Just stop it. Stay and
everyone's
help.
welcome here in the United States.
Yes,
just
they
stay.
are, except Miley.
Well, except Miley.
All right, that's it for Tami's Take here on the Crown City Network. Watch us online at crowncitynews.com. Don't forget to watch CCN Sunrise on KVMD Saturday 6 a.m. and Sundays 5 a.m. Also visit us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. See you next time.